Does aging wine in a bourbon barrel require the winemaker to come up with a special label or a fantasy name?
If you're going to use a barrel that's been repurposed, say example, if you're going to use a bourbon barrel to age your wine in, whatever the varietal is, if it still meets the requirements, 75 or 85%, depending on what part of the world you're in, it's that varietal. You can still call it that varietal. You're probably going to make a note, though, that it was aged in a Pappy Van Winkle bourbon barrel, or it was aged in a different kind of barrel, and you're probably going to give it some type of fantasy name because it's going to be interesting. So typically, an oak barrel is made or produced specifically for the wine that it's going in. If it's a second or third use barrel, it's probably been purposed for wine prior to having whatever cuvee it is in at the time. But if you're going to take a barrel that was used for something else first and then put wine in it, you're probably going to want to denote that because it's going to add a special flavor. So for example, if you have bourbon in the barrel first, the wine might take on a little more of a sweet tinge, sort of a sweet candied note, and a little bit of a caramelized flavor. Also, because bourbon barrels are heavily charred, they're almost black on the inside, or are black, they're blistered, and so that's going to be that caramelization that's going to take place in the wood. Kind of fun to cross different lines of booze, we'll say, and make new flavors for things that we already love.